Should be live. Getting everything set up here for it. We're going to go on the road to Purdue and see what we can do.
Welcome to Ross-Age Stadium, home to the Purdue Boilermakers here in West Lafayette, Indiana, and they have been ready to go boiler up since early this morning. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the USC Trojans taking on the Purdue Boilermakers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
We are returning first. What's up?
The Boilermakers will kick it away to start us off.
Okay, babies. Love you, babies. All right, let's see what Hudson can do here.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Right,
nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Trojans offense will have the first possession of the game.
Miller Moss in
When
his
this guy
final
comes onto
season
the
here.
field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Holds and fires complete to the right.
Ooh,
And they're
what a
getting it
spin
rolling with
there.
that play to the 42-yard line. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the 1st down.
And they always got one of these, a big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off.
That must be George Karlaftis' younger brother.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Looking to throw, it's Moss. Quick completion on the out. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Trojans have moved it inside the 20. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On second down, wants to throw. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. They want to just keep throwing it. Got it in the middle. It's Moss. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The attempt is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Offense set on first down. From the gun, the ground game. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Did it reset my depth chart? Yeah, I told you could.
I need to step over 2 dogs.
Hey, that should be charged. You can unplug it and leave that charger in here, baby. Or not. Okay. Yeah, it fucked up everything. I want Skags or Scruggs. Dude, I can't believe it messed my whole depth chart like this. Well, I don't think he can play both positions. Jesus Christ, man.
Coming up. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. After giving up the punt return for the score, let's see if they have an answer on the kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Snags it over the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Boilermakers in the hurry up. He'll come out throwing on first down. He looks that one in nicely. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The Boilermakers look to do some damage in the red zone. From the gun, running back on the move. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
They'll go right back to him. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. He got it! They will score! Touchdown, Boilermakers!
A big question question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats.
Where the hell did the first quarter go?
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on 3rd down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. Looking for a block. It's Branch. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Finds space on the right. Running toward the tape. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Purdue!
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. 14, USC, 7. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a run.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
To the air, it's Moss. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Nothing but green ahead. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Trojans! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Let's go.
And the extra point splits the upright.
We got to find our defense here.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
He can't haul it in incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the move, it's Coleman. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Looking to throw, it's Moss. They're bringing heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and you could tell the quarterback breaks a little bit, and he starts moving and tries to throw a little bit across his body. And why is that dangerous? You're not accurate. You're not accurate with the football when you do that. You can tell it wasn't close to being a completion. He's got to do a better job setting his feet, making a clear, concise, good throw.
Feeling some heat. Hit as he throws. Oh, picked off. Strikes the blow. And the defense dialed in the pressure, and they hit the quarterback, and that led to the pick.
No doubt about it, Reese. Pressure affects the quarterback's accuracy. He just was not able to set his feet on that throw. The ball got away from him a little bit, and, of course, that led to the interception.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the connection. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they got him for the sack. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Caught over the middle. It's Branch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Branch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Looking for his man in the middle. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Going up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Hold on, I can't look right this second.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Got his man.
What?
And they get to it.
Maybe. You got to put it in your Christmas list. You see a Santa over
Been
there
a
too.
bigger game.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He'll set up to throw. Coming after it. The freshman able to get home with the sack. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. It's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now they take the lead. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it.
Let's go.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Back to throw, it's Moss. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Let's go.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Boilermakers will punt this one away.
Number 48 on to kick it away.
And the returner goes down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, and you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got out of trouble and throws. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Smashes through. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up for great field position.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
Man. We gotta get
but that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Gets open down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He'll try to take it back. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Purdue! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making it where I wanted it. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of it. Looking to take a shot. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Trojans.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
USC 28.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary.
We'd be dominating. We have 4 fucking...
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw on 3rd. He finds his man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Boilermakers will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Looking to throw, it's Moss. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the 1st down and more. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He leaves it with his back. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. The inside handoff. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't. And they got stuffed. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Pulls it in, it's Moss. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
Well, there's something you don't see very often. Quarterback overthrowing that guy with his type of speed. There aren't a lot of dudes that have the arm talent to overthrow him, but somehow we just
hit the afterburners, kid. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Trojans are flying down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll ride the hot hand. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Moss. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Quarterback checking off. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. 3-point lead, put together a great drive here, Jesse. You can turn it into a 2-possession game.
Let's do that. Let's get a touchdown on the board. Let's find out where our playmakers have the best matchups, and let's exploit those, David.
And it would put our defense in such a great position. 4th quarter, 2-possession lead. It makes it easy to play defense.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. The give as they work on that clock. At the 40, there he goes. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Still on his feet for 45.
That's not a hold.
The ball's out after that big play.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to fake. Oh, they block it! Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. They'll throw it on first down. He's taking the deep shot. And incomplete on the deep ball. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Gets it out quickly. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Moss. Touchdown!
Let's go!
And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
They'll need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Well, at this point of the game, the defense now is substituting their personnel. They've got their dime package in the game. There's a lot of DBs out there. They know this offense is going to have to throw the football to climb back in this game.
Got his man in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off.
Eaton!
And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover.
We hold on.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
Rough.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's not like we do have a running game. Like, pretty good. Pretty good. All right, we play Illinois next, so we will see you then. Thank y'all for hanging out and watching the stream. Love y'all. Stay safe out there, especially going on the road. Stay class as always.